Sorina, Queen and Mistress of the Night, Lady of Darkness and Mentor of the Vampire Women, you have rested 200 years now. You slumbered for centuries just as you are. Your master has not summoned you until now. The hour is here at last. You are to make the prophecies he laid out come true. He reigns in the dark dominion. He, your lordly husband, calls, O sovereign. All men are addicted to corruption and obligated to seek self-destruction. They have permitted us all to awaken and call out the monsters that reside on this earth. Sorina, honored sovereign of the Vampire Women, at last the moment has arrived when we must select your successor, so that you will be free again to return to the great depths of the earth, to occupy your throne at his side. Become as you were, to all mortal eyes, a queen of the most radiant beauty, because you are destined to scourge and seduce men. And you as well, my sisters. I Tundra, the one selected to order and guide you as priestess of vampires. I must carry out my mission. So, I will see that you are nourished with human blood. He is here. Listen to our cry, O inscrutable Lord of Darkness. Imponderable king of witchcraft and black magic, protect us under your great power. Render us invulnerable to the assault and attack of mortals. Shield our bodies and our eyes from the sign of the cross, and help us to avoid daylight. Our worst enemy is the sun. Don't make us touch fire that purifies all. Let this be your will, our Lord of Darkness. Selene, hear my cry. Let your immortal rays touch us. Give me the appearance that I'll need now. I must have beauty in order to fulfill my mission. You are the breath that gives life to my body. You are my spirit, and awaken your sleeping slaves as well. My servants. Selene, hear my cry, and awaken your slave. And you, the dead, all of you, awaken from the sleep that has kept you silent for 200 years. Follow me. Look at her. 200 years ago, she was selected by the king of the Dark Dominions to succeed our great Thorina. It was your fault that she fled from the hand of my sister vampires. Yes, at that time, an extraordinary girl, dedicated to a life of virtue, caused us to fail in our sacred duty. Her beauty and kindness were handed down to a descendant of hers. And so tonight you will all see her. When she has reached her 25th year, we must capture her so that she'll be here to take part in our great ritual. Remember, if you fail this time, I have great power and I will destroy you. You'll be converted into dust, understand?
We swear we will not fail you again, Tundra.
Thorina needs blood, and my sisters and I need it also. She needs young blood. That is our job tonight. Follow me, we'll search for human blood.
You're pale, Diana. What happened to you?
I don't know, George. But it all was so strange. All of a sudden, I heard a voice calling me from a tremendous distance.
There wasn't anything out there. Could have been a bird. I think I saw something fly.
It's most likely that you're nervous, Diana. You know, I bet it was a butterfly out there attracted to the light, and that's all.
I guess you're right. It was only my nerves. George, dear, you know tomorrow we announce our wedding plans during the party, and tomorrow's my birthday.
Right. And now that you're feeling better, darling, remember we're going out.
George, I'd prefer that Diana stay here in the house tonight.
Why, Professor?
I don't know, really, but she's fatigued and better rest tonight.
Papa's telling the truth, dear. I'm a little tired, and I prefer to go to bed early. And tomorrow I'll feel much better, George. Is that okay?
All right, then, you win. Anyway, pretty soon you'll be using my name, and I'll give the orders around the house. Don't you agree, Professor?
Huh? Oh, yes, certainly, of course.
Good night, George.
Tomorrow you'll feel better.
I'm going up, Papa.
Get a good rest, darling.
Professor, I know something is worrying you. You're trying to hide it.
No, it's nothing. The trouble is that you're a little nervous also. You're imagining things.
Well, I don't know. You seem to be acting pretty strange tonight.
But that's quite natural. In a month, I'll be losing my daughter, and I'll be all alone in the house.
Sorry, but I don't agree with you, Professor. You're not going to be losing a daughter. On the contrary, you'll be gaining a son.
It's Inspector Andrews, sir.
How are you, George?
Fine, thanks, Inspector.
Good evening, Professor.
Hello, Charles.
Tell me, Inspector, you working on an investigation or stopping a crime?
I just came to say hello to my dear old friend, Professor Roloff, and to say that since Diana's starting a new life, we can play chess every night now.
But you're coming to the masquerade ball, aren't you?
Yes, I guess so. I'll be coming as Sherlock Holmes. Although I haven't received my invitation as yet, unfortunately.
But that's why I asked you to come tonight. I wanted to give you the invitation in person, Inspector.
Well, I'll say good night. See you tomorrow, Inspector.
Bye for now, George.
See you tomorrow, Professor.
Sleep well, George. Please come into the private study, Charlie.
Now, why all the mystery? I can see that you're anxious to speak to me.
You see, Diana is in terrible danger, but what's a good way to explain it to you?
But that's easy. Start by explaining.
I can't, Charles. I'm at a loss.
Be frank. I want to hear all the details. I'm to understand that Diana could be in danger, Professor. I've been summoned here because you hope I'll find an adequate way to protect her. Isn't that true? And nevertheless, you can't or won't tell me what is happening. How can you expect any help when I don't know who it is I must protect your daughter from?
Charles, I'm usually quite direct, and I don't like secrets, but in this case, I hesitate now because, you see, I'm not sure yet. That's about what you'll say.
Someone is trying to kidnap Diana so they can collect ransom from you. Come on now, speak up.
No, I swear it's not true, Charles. No, it's something far more terrible than death itself. It's horrifying. I'm at a loss. That's all I'm going to tell you now. Should you decide to help me, fine. If not, then leave me alone.
Now, take it easy, Professor. I'll help you, and willingly. But how?
Tomorrow night, I'd like you to gather together some men, and good men, and come to the party, Charles. I mean to protect Diana.
Now, look, if she's in danger, why not suspend the party?
That's impossible. Diana's very sentimental. It's only what the girl deserves. But at the same time, she can't know the facts either. The situation is desperate now.
But, Professor, let me know what's happening here, simply for Diana's good.
No, don't insist. I repeat, I can't say any more, Charles. Now, do me a favor. Leave me alone.